Fish is not faring too
No.
well. Ooh, that's not going to be good either.
Ouch.
74 with a hard shot on the back of that 53.
Look at the bent, must be a bent wheel, huh?
Yeah. Almost turned inside out.
That's bad.
Front wheels, back wheels.
That make your teeth rattle together, won't it? .674.
674.
Teddy. How you say that last name?
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
.53 trying to do his part for his team, but getting worked over.
They're definitely putting up a fight, though, right?
They have been for sure.
Not much longer for this team.
We've seen the 74 use the front end of that car quite a bit. It doesn't appear to have moved.
For the way he's been using it, you're right, it hasn't. I thought I'd seen it from the side. It looked like it had moved a little bit, not like you think it should have.
But a lot of his shots that we have seen has been suspension shots as well.
Right. Which are good shots, unless you're the receiver.
Saves your car.
Absolutely.
Got a red flag on the track, a Chambliss Welding red flag. See what they're going to do here. Want to welcome everybody that's joining us live on Facebook for a Facebook Live look-in brought to you by Jeffy's Fab Farm. Giving you a taste of the action here at Spring Explosion 2019. Right now it's the SS Class Heat number 1 brought to you by Post Mopar Industries. We've got Michigan Militia versus Team Mid-Thumb. A couple of Michigan teams battling it out, and Mid-Thumb has the upper hand here right now. They are the Army Green and Black cars. Michigan Militia putting up a good fight, but appearing like they're going to come up a little short here. See the 53 make driver's side contact and waved an apology, and while he was still waving an apology, one of the other team members got him good in the side.
Yeah, clocked him from the other side, didn't they? Well, there's 2 of the 3 that was still running.
I believe the 50.
The other one's over there out on the wall.
Yeah, I believe the 53 is the only car still running out of that group. Looking a little worse for wear. Back ends of the Mid-Thumb cars rolled up real nice.
They did. All of them did.
The only one out of the group that actually started to come up in front of the A-arms, it seems like. That's going to be it. Mid-Thumb advances.
Good run for that heat. Those guys worked hard.
They did.
Michigan Militia just didn't have enough.
Oh, that looks like, oh, doggone it. Did you
Sunk
see
right
him?
up to his knee.
That might be a little wet.
A lot of carnage out on the track from this one.
Well, these bone stock cars, I mean, you're going to see a lot of damage. That's what the fans want to see is bent cars.
A lot of work tomorrow.
Or put them on the trailer and
enjoy your weekend.
Right.
Enjoy the weekend.
Definitely one of those mid thumbs probably needs to be loaded. The other three didn't look terrible. The one on the wall that got put on there earlier was okay.
Heat number 2 making its way onto the track.
Heat number 2 is the Sick Vicks versus your wife's favorite team. Your wife's favorite team is going to be Blake Reese, Jared Donahue, and Grady Donahue, and Bill Yeager, Younger.
Okay, so just to clarify, what team is which? What color?
The cars pulling on the track right now is your wife's favorite team.
Okay.
Which sounds really weird to say.
Yeah.
Sick Vicks is going to be Josh Huff, George Huff, Blake Slabo, and Nick Stewart.
And the black and orange.
And those are the black and orange cars. Looks like they are all out of Michigan.
Lots of Michigan teams in this
Yes, there
SS
is.
class.
So anybody have a pick? What team? What team, George?
Your wife's favorite team is going to win this one.
I think you're
Sick
right.
My
Vicks.
opinion.
What about you? You're going to go with the Sick Vicks?
I mean, you got to pick a Sick Vic.
Well, I'm going with your wife's favorite team because they have won this class, 2 years ago?
Oh, have they?
Finished pretty well.
Yeah, but
past
George, they don't have Sick Vics.
They got a couple Lincolns. There's a couple Vicks.
But they don't have Sick Vicks.
Well, that's true.
Heat number 2 will be brought to you by Gray Area Demo Parts. You can visit their website at grayareademoparts.com or call the number on your screen. Ralph and the crew will take good care of you over there. Gray Area, of course, has their ski ink cradles that they're selling and their mini Impala bumpers that go on the compact cars, which are all gusseted inside. They're pretty nice.
They are really nice.
And they're testing some new product this weekend, which we'll see run tomorrow. It's actually slider shaft CV axles for compact cars.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that'd be interesting to see.
They've been field tested, meaning tested actually in a field, but they're going to be derby tested after this weekend. So we'll see how they run out.
There was a lot of vendors out there behind the grandstand. A lot of nice derby products.
Oh yeah.
I have not yet got to go back there, although I need to.
A lot of top-notch stuff over there.
I've got some specialty projects in the works with NERAT Demo and Postal Mopar coming up here.
Here's your countdown. Heat number 2 about to go.
Wow.
Hard shots here. These teams lining up back-to-back this time, not doing the nose-to-nose thing.
Three of the green and black cars are running Collier Performance engines. And I believe 2 of them, one of them got picked up on Sunday and the other got picked up Tuesday morning.
Wow.
Wow.
So kind of cutting it close.
Wow, that hurt.
Those walls don't.
They don't give.
No.
Well, it's just not nice.
It's not a good spot to be in.
No.
I got Blake Reese up against that wall on the far side in a 313 car.
It's really hard on all your suspension whenever you're just pounding on that concrete
The
wall.
worst part about it is you get tight enough against it, you can't get the wheels to turn to get yourself away from it either.
Right.
Those Jersey barriers, people don't realize sometimes, they're wider at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then they taper upwards, and so there's that angle. When you get pounded against the Jersey barrier, the bottom of your tire stays where it is,
Yeah.
and then it cambers out. That's how you end up breaking ball joints and different things.
Tie rods and everything else in
Yeah.
between. I can't say I have not been disappointed yet with the action that we have had.
Man, there's a
Big driver's door.
took a
hit there.
driver's door shot. Wow.
So far, the team's pretty evenly matched.
that gives you an idea of how high these cars are in the front. Did you see that hit looked like it was even above the
Yeah.
cage bar in there?
Well, and that's part of driver preference too on where they put that. Some of them like it kind of center in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them like it a little bit higher. All just kind of depends.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody that's with us on Facebook. Jeffy's Fab Farm live look-in, bringing you the action here, giving you a taste of what's happening here on DerbyNation.tv. If you like what you're seeing here on Facebook Live, you can check out DerbyNation.tv, get your ticket, and get the whole weekend's worth of action. Get a multi-pass, get today and tomorrow. You'll get all the action here today. We've still got 3 more heats of SS cars as well as 3 heats of Icons still to come here today. So plenty of action to keep you entertained for the rest of the evening.
We're back green.
Gray Area Demo Parts heat number 2 back underway.
George, we were a little off on our calling. I was kind of with you, but the Sick Vics are holding their own.
They are.
But we've got one.
There is something.
Yeah.
Oh, his rear end's broke loose in that car. The 0-0 car of Josh Huff, and he's got some major problems going on there with it. Looked like the right front wheel was laid over, broken ball joint, rear differential not attached with the trailing arms anymore. .151 getting on the brakes there to avoid a driver's door hit. Wasn't quite able to avoid it. That's the 52.
It looks really funny when it gets hit. It looks like the body's gonna come loose.
52 had some friendly fire going there. Working on his own teammate, it looked like. 19 with a good shot.
I see there's a few pointies out here.
Yes.
Saw a few of those on the Wicked Team cars as well.
Yeah, they are. They're making those now
Yeah.
and selling them. I seen maybe on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like the 52's down to just the rim on the front passenger side.
We got some pretty good strategy going on right here. 3 of the YWFT cars working all 4 of the Sick Vic cars into that corner, trying to keep them all there. Broken tie rod on the front of the 000 machine. I believe the 19 might have called it quits.
Good shot there from the 313,
It
piling
was.
into the 00.
Good front wheel shot.
NLR Derby Parts red flag on the track. Got one climbing out. we're back to green. Let's see what's left going.
Steve, do we know what the red flag was for? Did somebody get hurt or?
Didn't look like he got hurt. It looked like he just wanted to be out of the car for
I
whatever
see.
reason.
That would have been the driver of the 52 that we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe after the heat, we'll be able to see the driver's side of that car just a little bit better. Hopefully see what the reasoning was. Could have been a driver door caved in or something.
I was trying to remember which one had the high driver's door hit. Do you guys remember?
I don't remember.
I haven't been able to see it yet, so I